In this demonstration module we will cover setting up a pipe point-to-point Ethernet service. After the successful login into the Ip-20 element, which we covered in a previous module, we will now set up a point-to-point Ethernet service. To do that, select the Ethernet menu. All of the Ethernet services under the Ip-20 platform are configurable from this menu. Next, select the Services submenu under Ethernet. In this page you will see all of the services configured on this particular element. For example, here, you can see only one service, which is the predefined management service for managing the element. In our example, the service ID is 257, which is the default service ID for all of the Ip-20C, Ip-20S, Ip-20E, Ip-20G and Ip-20GX network elements. You can edit this service, but you cannot delete it. To add a new service, click on the Add button. This will open up the New Service window. This is the New Services Add window. Observe the Ethernet services parameters available at this point. We will add a new point-to-point service, with some details for EVC ID and EVC description to make it easier to troubleshoot later on. Select point-to-point service type. Double-click on the EVC ID field and type in the descriptor you want for this service. Next, select the EVC description text box and type in the text description you need. We will use the same description, traffic. For our purpose, creating a simple point-to-point Ethernet traffic service, we do not need to configure any other items. So, for now, we only need to click the Apply button to create the service. Back in the Ethernet Services menu, you can now observe that the new service has been created and added and it is operational, from the logical perspective. Now, while the service is active and has allocated resources, it is not connected to any interfaces. We will need to connect it to the interfaces needed, by adding service points to it. To do that, select the service and click on the Service Points button. Just like shown here, click to add a new service point inside the point-to-point service selected. The Service Point Creation menu opens. You can select the service point attributes from this window. We will be adding a pipe.1Q service point type. To do that you can simply select the predefined Help menu on the upper part of the window. You can choose to create some descriptor for this service point. Next, we need to add this service point to a logical interface, and in that way to connect it also to the actual hardware interface. So add this service point to the Ethernet interface slot 1 port 1, where the incoming traffic will be received. To confirm the attributes and the selected interface, click on the Apply button. Now, let's add the second service point of our service and connect it to the other interface, specifically, the used and configured radio interface of our link. Add a new service point, and edit the details of this new service point. Next, attach this new service point, of the same predefined pipe.1Q type to the radio interface we want traffic to go through. You can click the Service Details button to observe a read-only page with the details of our now operational service. Thus, we conclude the creation of a new point-to-point service with two service points, one attached to the radio slot 2 port 1 interface and one attached to the Ethernet slot 1 port 1 interface. The same operation needs to be performed also on the remote unit, before traffic can pass through the link. We now have an operational service with traffic being allowed through the link. Thank you for your attention.